G'day guys, it's Jessie Holton here, Stamping Up Demonstrator for Australia, jessieholton.com. Hopefully my camera focuses on the right spot, looks a bit fuzzy. Wonder if maybe my camera is dirty. So I thought I would just quickly jump on and show you guys the adorable Taco Fiesta stamp set. Just give me 2 seconds to wipe this screen. Sorry. Hopefully that's a bit clearer for you guys. Alright, so this is a really, really cute stamp set that I just cannot get over how cute it is, actually. It is adorable. So I thought that I would jump on and make up these cards with you guys. I did a reel on my Instagram page earlier that I shared to Facebook, but I thought that I would jump on and do a step-by-step with you guys. So excuse all the mess. My desk is mayhem at the moment. And it's school holidays. So you've got a 99% guarantee that at some stage during this video my children will come in screaming and making a hullabaloo. Alright, so I've already partially made some of these cards, so they're going to be really easy to put together, but showing you guys the basics. So this is A4 cardstock cut in half scored in half first at 10.5 and then cut in half at 14.85. If you're making bulk cards, it is easier to do the scoring first and then the cutting afterwards. You save yourself an extra step. Alright, and then I've got the Taco Fiesta stamp set, which is so cute. I love it. And I already stamped a whole heap of the images on basic white cardstock, and then I've coloured it with the blends. So I have used Granny Apple Green to match my cardstock. How cute are these little avocados? They're just so sweet. They have soft suede for the seed. I've got my little guacamole bowl, which is Granny Apple Green and Pool Party. I've used Daffodil Delight for the corn chips, and then Senor Chili has Real Red and Granny Apple Green for the stalk. So just some really simple colouring there. What I do is I do the outline and the details first with the dark, and then I just go over the whole lot with the light. And I find for my colouring style that is very imperfect and you know, shows the shading. That seems to work for me. So I like to get things done quickly rather than having to take a long time. So that is the way that it works for me. Alrighty, so I've got the designer series paper that I'm using is actually retired now. It's from the Host Christmas pack, which is called Celebrate Everything. And this paper, the yellow paper, is also, well, white with yellow stripes, is also from that same pack of paper. So this one is 14.1 by 9.7 centimetres. The basic white cardstock is 14.3 by 9.9 centimetres. And I've got two because one is my matte and one is my insert. So let's get cracking. This paper is actually, even though it's a Christmas paper, it's got some really fun designs, great colours that are good for everything. And it's, as I said, it's retired now, but if you've got some, pull it out because it's lots of fun. Now I'm also using some vellum. And I have some little pieces here that are already pre-cut, left over from a previous project. So these are 7 by 10.5, and what I'm doing here is just ripping down the side of it. Just ripping off the edge to give it a little interesting edge. You know, you don't want everything too clean and perfect. Well, I don't anyway. That's my style. Okay, so there's that bit there. Now I'm just going to use some stamping seal or double-sided tape, and I'm just going to do one strip through the center of it. I'm not going all the way to the edges. I just want it in the center so that way it can be hidden. And you can see it there, just that single strip. So now we want the yellow, which I have here, and we're going to punch it with the Label Me Lovely punch. Alright, and then we've got Granny Apple Green with the Label Me Fancy punch. So the Label Me Love Me and Label Me Lovely and Label Me Fancy were originally a duo that came together in a bundle. But you can buy them separately now out of the annual catalogue. So I've got my Holy Moly, and I'm just going to put some embossing buddy on that cardstock so that it's a nice clean image or sentiment. Don't press down too hard with these stamps because they are polymer. They tend to squish a little bit when you press down on them too hard, and that will wreck your writing. Change the width of the stamp with the image of the sentiment. Alright, let's the heat tool out, and I'm just going to pin that, whoops, just going to pin that down with my scissors. So I should use these. I've got these special tweezers and I always forget to use them. So when you get the Heat Embossing Editions kit, you get the embossing buddy, and you get the little brush, the tweezers, and there's also a tray. So because I got my embossing powders prior to the new kit coming out, I had already tipped all of mine into these like takeaway boxes. But now you can just use the tray. So you just pour your embossing powder out of the little tub that it comes in, and you can do it in your tray. And then there's this handy dandy little hole. My long nails are getting in the way. There's a hole down here and it's got a little lid on it. So when you're finished with your embossing powder, you can just tip it straight back into the little jar that it comes into. And you get the brush and the tweezers that I just used. And these tweezers are the ones that you squeeze to open, and then you can just hold it closed, so you don't need to keep that pressure on while you're holding it closed. Which can be tricky to get used to. If you're not used to using that style of tweezers, it's a bit of a funny experience. But anywho, enough of that. So let's stick this on How cute are these stars on the back? Just adorable. And I'm going to stick that on there, cover up that. I probably should have used double-sided tape or stamping seal because we're sticking onto vellum. That will just take a little while to dry, that's all. And where are my dimensionals? Okay, and now we make our little plate full of goodies. Oh, these pictures are just so freaking cute. So cute. How cute are they? So I'm going to start with the avocado. And I'm going to use some mini dimensionals as well. Some leftover sequins there. So I'm going to stick him off the edge a little bit with a little cute winky face. And then we've got the little bowl of guac. This little hot spicy pepper. My children screaming for your entertainment. And then this guy, my little chips. And I'm just going to pop that underneath like so. There we go. How cute is that? And then I'm using these adhesive back sequins and gems because I liked the pool party to match with my pool party bowl. But you could use embellishments in any of the coordinating colours. There's a few on here to choose from. And even if you changed up your colours, to suit the embellishments that you've got. I mean, you could use that new sorbet colour that we've got. You could use Parakeet Party instead. There's lots of different options there. You could use crushed curry instead, or saffron. So saffron instead of the daffodil delight. And just match it to whatever papers you have on hand. But how freaking cute is that? So cute. Cannot get over the cuteness of this stamp set. I am absolutely in love with it. And it's so funny because, you know, we saw this stamp set back in November at Onstage. And I had ordered it. And I'd just received it, but I hadn't used it yet. And we went out and my son Luke asked his dad to buy him a cuddly, and he chose a little avocado with a winky face. So he was very happy that I had a matching stamp for him, for his little avocado friend. Alright, and then we need to do the insert, which I've got the other piece of paper here. Alright, so very easy. I'm just going with these same colours again. I've got Real Red, Daffodil Delight and Granny Apple Green. I'm going to start with Daffodil and do my little taco in the sort of not centre across, but a little bit up from the bottom. And then we've got the sentiment in Granny Apple Green, which is spectacular, which I think is so funny. I love a good pun. And then finally we have a little hat, which is just like the tequila bottle. And our little spicy pepper, little chili friend at the bottom there, just to coordinate with the colours that we've got on the front of our card. Oops, wrong one. That one's already got a centre in it. That's my one that I'm doing. How cute is that? Adorable. I'm in love. I hope you guys like it too. If you've got any questions, as you can see, I'm going to make up a dozen of these cards. If you've got any questions whatsoever, please do let me know. You can order the stamp set in my online shop. If you go to jessieholton.com, you can follow the link, or you can go directly to my shop, which is jessieholton.stampingup.net. But as I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope that you're enjoying your day, and I shall chat to you guys soon. Now, how do I finish?